Well, hi there. I had a little technical difficulty there, so I'm just about a minute late on my live today. I know that I am currently going out to my YouTube channel, which is Minnesota Travel Guy. I'm out on my Facebook business page, Lee Clocky II, and I'm also going into my Freaking Nomads Facebook group. And as promised yesterday, as my post said, I was going to tell you about my Entre Institute Insight workshop story. Insight is a 3-day experiential leadership and self-development workshop class. And I just wanted to share my experience with that because I often tell people that I work with that I believe, and I really, really do believe, that everyone on earth would benefit from going to Insight, the 3-day experiential workshop. Everybody on earth would very much benefit from going to this class. What led me to go to Entre Insight? 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, I knew that I was going to lose my corporate restaurant job. A little bird whispered in my ear, so I started looking for online marketing jobs and stumbled upon Entre Institute with Jeff Lerner, and it resonated with me. So I started taking courses with Entre Institute. And let me just give them a quick little plug. Beautiful. I am 58 years old, generally computer literate, but no expert. And I have learned to be an online marketer very, very well. There's a quick plug there for that. But through that process, they brought in Todd Campbell, who out of retirement was a facilitator of personal growth and development. They brought him out of retirement because he retired during COVID. And thank God they did. Thank God they did. If only just for me. Thank God they did. He is an extraordinary facilitator. It's just hard to explain. He makes an environment for personal growth and development like nothing I have ever seen before in my life. A little bit about myself before I went to Insight. I was a mess. I was successful in most outward ways that most people would think. I was a regional manager for a chain of restaurants. Successful. Franchise of the year. Very calm on the outside. I remember at one point in time, one of my managers that I had a few years before I left Florida had said, the whole kitchen back there could be on fire, and Lee would be out walking the restaurant and saying, kissing babies and shaking hands, and nobody out there would even know that the kitchen was on fire. And that is how I have been my whole life. I've always had that gift of being very calm, cool, and collected on the outside. But what people didn't really understand was that was only on the outside. On the inside, I would be what a lot of people would say is a white hot dumpster trash fire. I've heard that many times in these interviews. That would be what I was on the inside. Overthinking, continuously thinking, completely and totally stressed out. If somebody wronged me, if I thought somebody was wrong, I would completely and totally build my case up in my mind, try them, convict them, put them to death in my mind over the next 3 or 4 days. A good example of this is something that happened to me yesterday online. One of my ex-employers' wives asked me, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm being too nice online, and I'm not, I'm being mean to restaurant people and things like that. And, 2 years ago, I would have attacked her. I would have went on attack and fully prosecuted her and just reamed her. And I just smiled and shook my head, and that was all about her. It was all about her and some guilty things that she's probably done and profited from in her life. And It's just, that is about her, and it's not about me. And I don't even think about it. And I've put that to bed, and that is due to insight. It has cleared up my thinking about things, and I just don't overthink things. I don't overanalyze things. Before, I was always overthinking. I was always stressed, which caused me to overeat. When I went to Insight, I was on the plus side of 350 pounds when I went to Insight. I am on the downward side. I'm probably around 230. I've lost about 120 pounds plus. I haven't done that through any super secret pill. I haven't been jogging 5 miles a day. I haven't really done anything other than love myself, which is something that I had never done previously, probably for 30 or 40 years. Probably prior to that, but for sure since my first divorce and that whole entire first marriage. I had no feeling of self-worth or that I was worthy of anything or a beautiful person or outside or inside for 30, 40 plus years, probably more than that if the truth were known. My experience of Insight, it's 3 days of just unbelievable experiential exercises that you just are designed to make you have knee-jerk reactions, good and bad. Mostly bad. No, I won't say that. Good and bad. And you sit back then and go, what the fuck just happened there? And then you say, well, why did I just do that? It gives you time to reflect in a safe environment and go, why the hell did I just react that way? And then you can analyze that and figure out why you're doing that. And you can change it. And it allows you the time and the space to actually analyze things that you're doing in your life and probably repeating it over and over and over and over in your life. And you can change it. Things that you've never thought about, things that you do unconsciously every single day of your life. And it affects your business. It affects your business decisions. It affects how you pick employees in your business. And let's face it, on my business page, I am pitching Insight to employers for their managers. This is how they are wrongly picking employees for your business right now, because they are choosing those employees through their own limited self-beliefs. This can fix that for them. This is how I was picking employees wrongly through my limiting self-beliefs. It exposes all of your weak points so that you can make them strengths. And it's 3 days in Denver, beautiful Denver, Colorado. It's 3 days of your life. And it is a wonderful experience that I would recommend to everybody on earth. It's not just for people that are entrepreneurs. They've opened this up to the world. And what a gift. And now they are having a webinar, which that's what this whole campaign is for right now. They have Todd Campbell himself is going to hold a webinar on December 12th at 5:30 Mountain Time, where you can tune in and meet the man himself and his some of his staff. Ask them questions, see what it's about. And they're going to give you some tools, immediate tools. You're going to get free tools right there online. They're going to have an experiential workshop right there online for you. You'd be silly, and it's free. You'd be silly not to attend this free webinar and just at least meet the man that I so wonderfully call a friend now. I've been to many, many of these classes. I've staffed with him now. He's allowed me to staff with him, and it is a great experience. I am going to put the link to that webinar in the comments below. What did insight do for me? What did it do for me? That calm exterior that I've always been able to have, that facade that I've always been able to have in my life, it's not just a facade anymore. It's on the inside too now. I laugh because I have a little part-time job. I work at a restaurant here about 10 miles away in Perham, Minnesota. And one of the kitchen staff was joking with me the other day, or joking with the entire, we were all joking in the kitchen back there. And he goes, "I'm going to get a new tattoo, Lee." And I go, What's the new tattoo, Billy? And he goes, "It's going to be Live, Laugh, Lee." And I mean, that's perfect. I mean, I love that. That's the best compliment anybody could give me. Live, Laugh, Lee. I might get that myself, actually. So, I mean, that's kind of a testament to what I am now after Insight. Live, laugh, Lee. I mean, I'm calm. I let things roll off my back, and that's not the Lee that used to be before Insight. I would just hair trigger, knee jerk reaction. I'd go off. I was destroying my marriage. My marriage has never been stronger in the 29 years that we have been married than it is right now. I can say that right now. My business, I've been a phenomenal business person now since I'm 58 years old, so my entire adult life. But I am a powerhouse business person now. The business decisions I can make now are just phenomenal because they aren't through a lens of limited self-belief in myself. And if you are an employer out there considering sending employees, think about that. People are out there hiring for your company, or you are out there hiring for your company, and you're looking through a lens of some of your limited self-beliefs. You should get rid of them so that you're hiring better people. And you may not think that you have any limiting self-beliefs, but everybody does. Every single person on earth has limiting self-beliefs. So I highly recommend Entre Insight. I am going to put the webinar, the Zoom webinar registration in the first comment below this as it links up. I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put it in the freaking Nomads, and I will put it on my business page. Sign up. It's free. It's a free hour of your life on Sunday the 12th. There's no, it's a webinar. There's not anybody going to reach through your screen and say, you must buy something. But if you haven't heard through some of my, if you've been living under a rock and haven't seen any of my ads already, they are doing a gift of insight where you can pick up as many tickets as you want right now for your employees or for your family or for your children or for you and your spouse at half price. So if you're curious at all, go to the webinar, find out what Todd Campbell is all about. That is where I'm going to leave it for you guys. So until next time, as I always finish everything, be grateful in everything that you do. Stay cool, guys. Thanks.